What's going on, Pokey tubers and viewers? I'm bringing you a video today to tell you it is time to buy. If you guys caught one of my latest videos, we did our last bulk PSA return from April 2021. So PSA is very close to getting caught up with all those bulk orders before they shut down last year in the spring of 21. So when I was going through my submission and pricing out the cards, obviously we were not in good shape. A lot of the cards from some of the modern sets are between $15 to $20 to $30 for a mid-9 or a gym mid-10. So I thought it'd be a good idea to make a video and kind of go over that a little bit and give you guys some advice here with those sets. And that is, it is time to buy. If you've been waiting on Shining Fates, Hidden Fates, Vivid Voltage, Champions Path, Shiny Star V, now is a great time to start buying those slabs for your collection. We just got the $18 PSA special, and I can tell you a lot of the cards in these sets, you're better off just going ahead and buying them slabbed up, unless obviously you have the Charizard or some of the other big chase cards. If you're trying to get a master set in 9 or 10, or just some of your favorite cards, it's definitely much more affordable right now just to buy the slabs on the market. Over the 10 years of buying and selling Pokemon cards, we are definitely in the summer lull right now. During the COVID time, we did not have the same lull. We actually built up 2020 of May and rode all the way into the fall pretty heavy. So usually this is your time to buy. Stuff is slow. And as I said earlier, PSA is getting caught up with those orders and people are dumping across all auction houses across the board. You're seeing these sets at $10, $9, $12 for certain slabs if you catch the right auction. As these bulk orders get returned and sent back and caught up, and we get out of summer, I can see these sets kind of going back up a little bit, especially when we get back into the buying season, the holiday and stuff like that. So this is definitely the time to buy. So let's take a look at some of the pricing across the sets, and I want to show you guys something that's really, really interesting with Hidden Fates and extremely dangerous for someone like me who sent a ton of this card in the latest order. And even my $18 order, I know it's not going to be a high profit margin item down the road, but it's just something I want to get some 10s in for my collection. We'll just sell them off, but it can't possibly be more than like a $30 card at some point. But like I said, let's get in here and let's look at these 4 or 5 sets. So the first set, PSA Shining Fates, just taking a look at the recent eBay sales. And as I mentioned, even 9s and 10s across the sets, a lot of these cards are in between $15 to $20, especially across a lot of your baby shinies and even your large shinies, up to like $40 on some of those in the 10, maybe $50 if you start getting into some of the more popular Pokemon. Unless you're talking Evolutions or Charizard from Hidden Fates, there's not a lot of value there. Just scrolling through, looking at some of these Vulpix, Wimpod, there's under $20 for 9s. Vivid showing up in my search, Gym Mint Pikachu for 20, Ho-Oh best offer. There's a Charmander's already in a 9. At one point this card raw near mint got up to like $50. So it's a good time to buy that card. Even the 10 I think are floating between 80 and 100. More Shiny Star V. You kind of see all the Shinings and Shiny Fates are all popping in. You could easily complete a master set of like most of the Shinies for really, really cheap. The more I scroll, it just drives it home that when I sell my slabs, this is what it's going to look like on auction. $15 to $30 repeatedly. Jumping over to Hidden Fates, which if you're going to prioritize buying, I would go with Hidden Fates first, just because it is older. It just makes the most sense. A lot of the bird trios is something that's getting heavily graded. This card was in $75 at one point during the peak. I think this is about what I paid for my 10. Vivid Voltage. Heartbreaker here with Vivid Voltage with amazing rares being about 2 per box, and they're not even making them anymore. But you can see the 9s and 10s, you're $20 to $30 across the board. The pop on those is ridiculous. $11, $11, $15, $16. That's even Sun and Moon. Here's your Rayquaza, $40 and a 10. $10 for a 9. What an amazing rare. This is the exact slideshow presentation of the buzzword junk slabs that's been thrown around so much. So like I said, if you are looking at the $18 grading or hoping grading comes down, for most of these cards, you're better off just trying to buy them and sell your singles, because we're going to get to a point where a lot of these cards, the single, if you have a minty single, might be worth more than the slab version if it receives an 8 or a 9. And Shiny Star V, which is way down there as well. A lot of 10s. This set grades incredibly well across the board, but you can see the 10s there, $10 to $20 consistently. Basically every shiny, outside maybe Suicune's a little higher, and some of the bigger ones like Charizard, but even like Lapras, Dragapult, not much more than $20 or $30. So definitely a great time for Shiny Star V. And this is not really relevant to this, but the Shiny Star V first print boxes with a little different logo in the front are selling for more than the regular Shiny Star V boxes. And to wrap up the video, I wanted to drive a point home here. Always look at the PSA, a little summary for the top graded cards. They're putting out over $250,000. They're putting out over 250,000 cards a month. This month in June, almost 300,000. And I can see them getting over 300,000 cards out the door. And if you take a look, this is where it really tells you where we're at with the backlog. Is number 4, the Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno was not in the top 5 in May and is now in the top 5. I'm not sure if that exactly just represents that one promo there or all 4 versions across Hidden Fates, but that card or that trio might become like the most populated Hidden Fates card and maybe the most populated promo ever. I would say Champions Path Charizard might be we'll get pretty close to that, but just absolutely insane on the amount of grading going on in the Bird Trio. Even though I'm still sending the stained glass, I'm telling you don't grade it, but I'm still sending myself some. Just have so many minty copies. But like I said, I think that's gonna be a $30 card for a long time. So point is, I think these sets could probably trail up going into the holiday season, back into the major buying season. So this is definitely the downtime, dog days of summer, to buy these sets and do your best to not want to bring yourself to send most of these sets for $18 a card, because it's not there for value. And if you're just trying to collect it, just buy the slab. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, thumbs up. And as always, thank you guys for watching.